video, we'll be demonstrating how to capture slaps, or flat fingerprints, using the InVizeID software and digID Mini Plus scanner. Specifically, we'll capture the left 4 and right 4 fingers and both thumbs. Before we begin capturing the prints, please be reminded of the 3 C's: claw, core, and clarity. The claw is something we want to avoid. Simply put, this is where the applicant bends their fingers in such a way that only the tips of their fingers are touching the platen. This happens many times when the applicants are allowed to scan their own prints and not given detailed instructions and assistance to keep their fingers straight and flat. The second C is the core. By avoiding the claw, you are attempting to capture the core of the applicant's fingerprints, which is the joint closest to the fingernail all the way to the tip of the finger. A best practice is to ask the applicant to hold their hand out flat with fingers together, and you, as a fingerprint technician, guide the hand to the appropriate location on the scanner platen. We'll discuss the third C, clarity, after capturing all 3 sets of prints. First, open the InVizeID software and select the New button in the top left-hand corner. Select the transaction type and review and accept the waiver. Then enter the applicant's demographic information, fingerprint reasons, and the direct copy option, and then click on the fingerprints option at the top left of the screen. And then you're ready to capture the slap fingerprints. Click the Scan button, which is the icon of the fingerprint and green arrow. You'll begin with the fingers on the left hand. Ensure the fingers are straight, flat, and place them on the scanner as shown. Ensure the applicant's prints are lined up properly on the platen, and apply a slight amount of pressure to the top of the fingers. The InVizeID software will automatically capture the prints, and when done, advise you to move to the next hand. Before doing that, take a moment to look at the platen and determine if there are any smudge marks that need to be cleaned. Once clean, proceed with the fingerprints on the right hand. Lastly, the thumbprints are captured. Advise the applicant to hold their thumbs like this and place the knuckles of the index fingers under the lip of the scanner. Once again, ensure the thumbs are aligned properly on the platen and apply a small amount of pressure. Sometimes the applicant may find it easier to stand during the capturing of the thumbprints. Once all 3 sets of flats are captured, InVizeID will attempt to segment out the core of each finger and thumbprint by the indication of a red box. This is where the third C, clarity, comes into play. Take a moment to look at each print carefully to ensure you can see the ridge patterns. For example, on this print, we can clearly see and trace the black ridge lines and white lines in between. There are no blobs from too dark of prints or barely visible dots and lines from prints that are too light. Your visual inspection of each print is an important part of ensuring the best possible chance for the transaction to be accepted and not rejected. When capturing flat or slap prints, remember to avoid the claw, capture the core by applying light pressure, and always check for clarity before submitting the transaction. If at any time you need assistance from BIM, please contact us.